Hey, what's up everybody? Morph here with some more NTE. As you can see, I got the latest mommy Hotori. She is absolutely snackable. Really strong. She's very, very strong. She's supposed to be a support, but she's got incredible burst DPS. Here we go. This is my burst DPS Hotori build for now. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, we got to take a look at the formation. I'm running 2 Anima, Hotori, and Sakiri, or Incantation. The reason why I like 1 Cosmo, 2 Anima, 1 Incantation is because of the Esper cycles. Blossom is going to be your main thing that you're going to be popping off because you're going to be using the cycle abilities of Hotori, Nanali, and Ji Yuan altogether. And their enhancements make it pretty damn strong. Instead of 2 seconds, it fires every 1 second. It makes it so that the Vitabuds shoot and do damage during her ultimate, because normally it doesn't. Now the boss is taking free damage from Vitabuds while you're ulting as well. Plus, you can now have up to 6 buds because of GU1. It's limited to 3 if you don't have her. But because we do, it's much better now. Okay, next up, the reason why we're running Incantation, besides the really good benefits from Adler's survivability with his shield, plus he deals really good burst damage, from Sakiri because, she's ultimately the best buffer in the game, giving us more damage on top of everything else. Plus the team is full attack scaling. Sakiri is actually really strong for this team. It also gives us Hex, which is basically an additional 20% Anima and Incantation damage taken within 12 seconds. It's like damage on top of damage, and this also works on Hotori, which I'll explain in just a little bit. Alright? Some people like to run charge. You could, if you want, you could try to remove one of the animas, put Shiz or something, or Edgar, and run charge. If you want more ulting, you can do it. It's not a bad thing to do as well. However, I just prefer the Hex and the Blossom. Alright? Okay, so let's take a look at the character. First of all, before I get into the Hotori build stuff, we need to explain exactly how the hell this character works. When you use her skill, her redirect skill or whatever skill, you have about 5 seconds, because as you can see here, used by allies for the next 5 seconds, it will copy or save the next 3 skills that you do within 5 seconds after activating her skill. So obviously, once you activate her skill, quickly swap between your 3 other characters, use their skills, and make sure it's used within 5 seconds so that when you use her ultimate, she will then cast those 3 recorded skills along with her ultimate, giving her a lot of damage. And because you're running 2 animas with skills, and an incantation, whatever damage you're dealing with your ultimate, with the skills that you copy, proc Hexed. That's why I'm saying Hexed is pretty damn decent. It's additional damage during Hotori's ult, as well as out of her ult, right? Because she's Cosmo, but because you're copying Anima and Incantation, Hexed works perfectly on her. Okay? So that's basically it, right? You use this skill, swap to your other characters, use their skills, then once your ultimate is ready, pop your ult and see the magic happen. Okay, now that we're done with that, we can talk about the build portion of the video. For her arc. Now I know what you're gonna say. Damn, this guy got the Marching Beyond Time one. It's the absolute strong one. It is super strong on her. The only other alternative I think you can use outside of like the super free to play purple stuff is the level 30 solid I call it level 30 battle pass arc. So the one with the sheep, select the one for solid characters. It's pretty damn solid as well. But I don't have that because I got the one for synthesis. All right. Marching Beyond Time. I got this totally free to play. I spent all the keys that I had. I had to buy some with the chess pieces. I had to use the ones in the hunter store. Basically I'm out of keys and I don't know how I'm gonna get the ones in the future, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully there's gonna be some banger events. Alright. Marching Beyond Time. The reason why I decided to get this is because it is absolutely busted. It is a very, very strong arc. Why? Let's get into it. It gives you attack. They all give attack. But yeah, it gives you attack. It gives you crit rate as a base stat, which is big. Plus, it increases your attack by 16%. Enters Waste Lab and clears current waste time when the wearer casts a redirect skill. While in Waste Lab, allies gain 1 stack of waste time each time they use a redirect or support skill, up to 3 stacks. When the wearer uses their ultimate in Waste Lab, they exit Waste Lab and consume all waste time, increasing ultimate crit damage by 24% plus an additional 8%, totaling to, because you have 3, 48% crit damage. Plus, if you consume 3, you gain a stacks at once. It grants an extra 12% defense ignore for 70 seconds. So what does this arc do? First of all, it gives you crit rate, it gives you attack, it gives you 48% ultimate crit damage, and then on top of that, it gives you 12% defense ignore. Or basically it's like it works like their defense is less, right? It ignores their defense, 12% of it. So if they're supposed to block 100 damage, they're only going to be able to block 88 damage, right? So extra damage for you. I have not seen an arc do this. This is the only one I've seen. Now, I know there's a lot of text here. It's a little confusing. What the hell is waste time? Don't waste time. What? Waste Lab? It's basically when you use Hotori's skill, and within that 5 seconds, you have to pop 3 skills. That's all that is. That's all that it is. It's like it's an added modifier to that whole combo sequence that you have to do. It just gives you stats for doing it, right? So that's it. So you'll see that there's like those little symbols on Hotori's, on top of her HP bar or something. You'll see that there are like these 3 bird thingies. That's what it is. Okay? So this is very powerful, really strong, and I think if you don't have real life money but you have the free to play currency stuff and you want to use it on a good arc, this is a good arc. Now, for her console, anybody can get this. This is the totally free to play stuff. I am running Lost Radiance, which is the Cosmo one. Of course, you want the main attribute to have Cosmo damage. A good alternative to this is crit rate. Another good alternative to this is crit damage. Sub attributes, you want to have crit damage, attack is okay, crit damage is really good, crit rate if you can get it, those are very good as well. As you can see here, I got damage, attack, and crit damage, which is great. I got HP, unfortunate, but it's not bad. Not too bad. I can take 1 extra hit. Alright, so the set gives you Cosmo damage, 10%, and the 4-piece ignores 25% of the enemy's defense for 20 seconds after the wearer casts an ultimate. This stacks on top of your arc, totaling to about, how much was it? 12? 37% ignore. So it's like 1/3 of their defense is ignored. making her deal a lot more damage. W. Plus, I want to say though, one more thing. This is why this thing is so busted. It grants an extra 12% defense ignore for 70 seconds. This is always active. You don't even need to be ulting. I mean, after you ult the first time, this will be active throughout the match or throughout the boss fight, right? There you go. Okay, again, because you have to remember, when putting in your modules to look at this thing right here, she is one of the only characters that I've seen that has a damage bonus modifier when you equip a type 3 module, right? I have not seen this with other characters. In reality, you could maybe remove this and just put in all the type 3s if you want to. That could be something you could mess with, because then you'd be able to have at least another 30% Cosmo damage if it's worth it. But I think ignore defense is better. But yeah, again, put type 3 modules to get 10% Cosmo damage. I have 4, so I have 40%. Now for the modules, because you are running a heavy crit damage bonus from your arc, my base cartridge already has crit damage as well, you're gonna need to be able to crit. I put this one because it had decent triple stats right here for a 2-piece. I did not have any other 2-piece with crit rate, but you want crit rate as much as you can get. Even though you have it on your arc, I forgot to upgrade this one. Wow. She could be a lot stronger. Wait, let me enhance this one really quick. Let's do this. Max her out. Ba-bang! There we go. Right? Put as much crit rate as you can. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. Another decent one, of course, is crit damage, damage, and attack. Attack will scale her. So, that's my build for her for now. I do not have any Awakens. I am tempted to put Awakens because, I mean, some of it is broken. Increases Hotori's damage during time stop by 12% for each recorded support skill or redirect skill. That is so broken. That is 36% additional damage. I might get another copy of her. I might go for it. I am still contemplating if I will. Alright everybody, that's it for this one. If you liked it, leave a like, comment below, let me know what you think. If you want a more in-depth guide to my team setup for this build, for this character, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.